Welcome to my corner of the internet, where today we're going to talk about character bloat, which is a topic I'm pretty conflicted about. I say there are times when it feels like, because of the amount of characters, that we focus on one group and not the other, which can hurt the story a bit. One of the biggest instances I can think of off the top of my head is in Volume 6 when Oscar is dealing with becoming the next Ozpin and he runs away. We kind of miss out on his thought process, which pushes him to move forward. It's just like he runs away, and then later on he's like, "Hey, I'm fine. We're moving on." So things like that where I feel like it could be done better. Then there's also characters who don't really do much for the show, or we don't know much about, which makes you sit there and go, "Why are you even in the show?" That can be the Albanes or even Vine, to where they both look like they're almost part of some religious sect, which we don't even dive into. I, I don't even know what they're about. But I feel like it kind of becomes a timing issue to where we're not able to focus on those, and we leave characters feeling shallow, and it's just like it almost hurts us. It pretty much hurts the story. But then there are also times. Hold up. But at the same time, I love the amount of characters that are in this show. Whether they're secondary characters or minor characters, everybody has their own unique design, their unique semblance, their unique weapon, and they end up being somebody's fan favorite. And I love that about the show. And I especially love when those characters are the ones who even help move the plot forward. Like back in the Vital Festival, we met so many characters from all around Remnant, and I would love to see those characters as we go around Remnant. I still would have loved to see Team Sun defend Haven in Volume 5, or even if I would have loved to hear Penny bring up CL when she talked about not having time for friends or a team. I know they weren't that close, but still, she existed. I want her to be brought up. It's gotten better sometimes in Volume 7, like with what they did with Team Funky, like watching them train with Juniper, hearing Yang and Blake go out dancing with them, or even seeing them on the battlefield defending Atlas. That was great. I love that, and that's a push in the right direction. And now we are moving on to Vacuo, which I am halfway through my Before the Dawn book, and there are a lot of characters in Vacuo. There's Team Sun, Team Coffee, Team Indigo, um, Reese Close is there, um, Auslan is there, Nolan is there, and I'm pretty sure some other people I'm forgetting, but along with them, there's everybody else that's specifically in Vacuo that we haven't met yet. Theodore, Rumpel, a lot of other people. Carmine, and I would like to at least see them when we get there, which is why I'm hoping Volume 9 only takes place on the island, and then Volume 10 takes place only with that group in Vacuo, without Team RWBY, just fully without them, so we can at least explore these other characters. Because aside from everybody that's in Vacuo, we still also have everybody coming in from Atlas, so that's a lot of people, you know? So I would at least I at least want to have some time with them, and I don't want them to have their own entire character arc, but just knowing they're there is enough for me. Like if there was one episode that just focuses on a meeting of the Beacon Brigade, which if you haven't read Before the Dawn yet, it's basically a support group for survivors of the Fall of Beacon, and a lot of them do attend those meetings and basically air out the grievances or things they regret doing. And I think that would be a great thing to do, especially especially having our characters come off of Atlas, which ain't go too well for them. So it would be a good, like, emotional episode for the team. And just a thing to take it slow after everything that's happened. Yeah, but the main thing is really, I just want them to know that I just want to know that they exist. I don't want their existence to be overlooked, basically. So it's like I want them there helping out the main characters if they need it. I want to see them in the final battles of Vacuo when that goes down. I want to see them there retaking Beacon with our heroes really. And honestly, I think giving time to accurately flesh out those characters would do wonders for the show. Because it's side characters and minor characters like that, which that to me help make the world feel more alive. It makes it feel real besides just our main characters who are the only ones who are capable of doing anything. Which is why, honestly, I hope this delay becomes a regular thing so they don't have to really worry about the issue of time and they can tell the story they want, how they want it, in whatever manner they need to, and not have to constrict themselves and cut things out and stuff like that. So let me know what you think about the number of characters in the show. Do you want them cut? Are you fine where they're at? I mean, I'm fine where they're at if they properly move forward, because, again, it could be great. So let me know what you think, and I'll see y'all on the next one.